Most companies spend millions on firewall, EDR, zero trust architecture, and then someone walks through the front door. In this video, I'm going to walk you through real physical penetration test we ran, what we found, how we got it, and what it actually means for your security postures. Names and locations are changed, everything else is exactly what happened. If you are a CISO, a security manager, or you are responsible for anything with a physical footprint, you need to watch this. Quick context. I'm Jay, a red team strategist focused on the physical reality of infrastructure security. I lead on the ground VAPT campaigns to expose how easily a multi-million dollar security stake can fail when the physical perimeter is breached. Bluefire Redteam runs advisory simulations for enterprises, Fortune 500, government agencies, banks. Physical red teaming is one of our most requested engagements and honestly one of the most eye-opening for clients because no matter how sophisticated your digital defenses are, physical access bypass most of them, like most of them. Here are the things we found, and after each one, I will tell you what a real attacker would have done next. The client had a badge access system, security cameras, a reception desk, the full setup, standard enterprise physical security. We got in on the first attempt. How? Tailgating. Someone was so busy in his device to look back. Here is what made it work. It's 8:45 a.m. The lobby is buzzing, the standard enterprise morning rush. But we didn't need a sophisticated hack. We used corporate camouflage. One of our team members stepped in with a laptop bag over one shoulder and a coffee in hand. We looked like we belong, so we are treated like we belong. When a distracted employee tapped his badge at the speed gates, his eyes never left his phone. He didn't look back, he just held the rhythm. We slipped through the gate right behind him on the first attempt. Once inside, we located an unlocked workstation on the second floor within 11 minutes. 11 minutes from parking the car to have a physical access to a live authenticated session. What would a real attacker do? Plug in a USB device, deploy a reverse shell, and walk out. Your EDR doesn't care how the device got there. The fix isn't complicated, it's a cultural problem. Tailgating awareness training, regular reminders, and a clear policy that employees are allowed to challenge unfamiliar faces. That last part matters. Most employees feel uncomfortable doing it. This was the most uncomfortable one to report because the vulnerability had nothing to do with the technology. We started this engagement with zero inside access. All we had was an internet connection. Using OSINT and LinkedIn, we mapped the organization chart and identify a high-value target. When we walked into the lobby, we didn't hack a badge reader. We hacked the social contract. We gave the receptionist a name, a smile, and a believable story. They told us to wait there. That was it. We were invited in. When we slipped past the receptionist's line of sight, the secure perimeter evaporated. My team member walked straight into the employee bullpen, sat at a open station, and stayed there for 20 minutes. Not one person asked who he was or why he was there. In that time, we found an unlocked terminal with cache credentials and open USB ports. We didn't need to exploit them to prove the point. The silence of the staff said everything. If an intruder can sit at a desk for 20 minutes without being questioned, you don't have a security system. You have a flow plan. Two engagements, two completely different entry methods. None of them require any technical expertise to execute. Physical red teaming isn't about finding unlocked doors. It's about pressure testing the human layer. The decision people make under social pressure, time pressure, and politeness pressure. The pattern we see across almost every engagement. The technical controls are reasonably solid. It's the operational layer where the things break. The employee who doesn't feel empowered to challenge someone. The verification process that has a workaround built in for convenience. The customer facing environment that nobody thought to be included in the threat model. If you haven't tested your physical security with the same rigor you test your network, you have a blind spot. And those blind spots are exactly where a motivated attacker will go. If you want to understand what a physical red team engagement actually looks like, the scoping, the methodology, the deliverables, we have put together a short brief. Links in the description. No form, no sales call required, just the document. And if you're a CISO or a security leader who is thinking about whether your facility is actually secure, feel free to reach out directly. Happy to have a no pressure conversation about what makes sense for your environment.